Has the Peacemaker Season 2 all but confirmed a major DC Universe theory? Let's have a look. But before we get into it, if you haven't done so already, please hit the subscribe button, drop a like and comment on the video, and if you're able, please sign up for channel memberships for exclusive content, which really helps us out. Anyway, let's get back to DC. So, while fans eagerly await the release of the much-anticipated Superman reboot film in just over 2 months, they already have insights into the next appearances of 4 characters in the emerging DC Universe franchise. Rick Flag Sr., introduced in the animated series Creature Commandos, is set to appear in the 2nd season of the Max series Peacemaker, which unfolds in the DCU after the events of Superman. The new season's trailer reveals that 3 of his co-stars from the film will also join him. The trailer opens with Christopher Smith, aka Peacemaker, facing rejection after what appears to be an interview for a superhero team position conducted by Maxwell Max Lord, Hawkgirl, and Green Lantern guy Gardner. This scene not only highlights the interconnectedness of certain DCU projects, but also strongly supports a popular fan theory that the franchise will adapt elements of DC Comics' Justice League International, commonly referred to as the JLI. Established in 1987, the JLI first appeared in an ongoing Justice League comic book, which later changed its title to reflect the group's name. Although iconic Justice League members like Batman and Martian Manhunter remained in the series, the creators were restricted from using many other legendary heroes such as Superman and Wonder Woman due to existing storylines and editorial decisions for their solo comics. This limitation, combined with the premise of a globally recognized government-backed superhero team, allowed the JLI to spotlight more obscure and unconventional characters, resulting in its signature, quirky, and comedic style. Max took on the role of the team's public representative, a morally complex and often cunning millionaire, before later comics placed him in secret missions. Guy, one of the original and longest-standing members, is known for his self-centered and abrasive demeanor, which has been the source of many humorous moments. The book's tone and style closely resemble those of Peacemaker and other superhero projects by James Gunn, particularly in its focus on lesser-known characters. Due to these similarities and the early inclusion of several cast members in upcoming DCU projects, many fans anticipate a storyline that pays tribute to the title, potentially featuring a team recognized as the JLI. Batman, as expected, is poised to play a significant role in the DCU, having already made silent appearances in Creature Commandos. However, given his extensive and diverse history in comics and other media, his mere presence may not indicate a JLI storyline. The franchise is also set to introduce some of the team's more obscure members, including Metamorpho, portrayed by Anthony Carrigan in Superman, and Booster Gold. We will also see the Blue Beetle from a previous DC Extended Universe film in the DCU. Blue Beetle frequently referenced Jamie's predecessor Ted Kord, who was voiced by Bobby McGruther in the mid-credits cameo. Ted is recognized for his involvement with the JLI in comics, and both he and Jamie share ties to Peacemaker, who, like Ted, was initially created for Charlton Comics before being acquired by DC. It would not be surprising to see these connections woven into the DCU, nor to have one or both Beetles featured in a potential JLI storyline. The DC Universe and Justice League International not only share characters but also exhibit similar narrative and thematic elements. Promotional materials for Superman prominently display logos from a company named Lord Tech, presumably owned by Max, including on the costumes of supporting heroes like Guy. This has led many fans to speculate about the existence of a formal superhero team possibly endorsed by Max or government entities within the film. Superman, portrayed by David Corenswet, is expected to embody a selfless and compassionate approach to crime fighting, which may put him at odds with other heroes who might adopt more ruthless methods or be limited by their official roles, reminiscent of the political complexities that often hindered JLI missions. The JLI has previously clashed with another government-backed team, Task Force X, aka the Suicide Squad, which has been a significant focus in James Gunn's earlier DC projects, including the inaugural season of Peacemaker. Thus, while the appearances of Max, Guy, and Hawkgirl in the new season might be restricted to brief cameos in the trailer, their rejection could amplify Peacemaker and his team's existing feelings of inadequacy. However, the inclusion of the JLI and its mythology could serve as meaningful enhancements to the show. Similarly, Peacemaker, his team members, and various protagonists from Creature Commandos or James Gunn's Suicide Squad film, which are partially integrated into the DC universe, would seamlessly blend into a future, more inclusive version of the JLI, whether in later episodes or other projects.